chili dogs.
Alright, what's up all Wolfpack members? Let's get to my 2010 through my 2004 or 15, depending on how long each one takes. Alright, let's go. Alright, so the general public is either between these two games. It's either Mass Effect 2 or Red Dead Redemption. And I could give two shits about either, because Mass Effect 2, I'm not a sci-fi guy, who cares? And Red Dead Redemption, I played it, and honestly, it has like a lot of frame rate issues when I played it, and it's kind of like GTA set in the West, and I'm just not a fan. And I heard Red Dead Redemption 2 is a lot better, but I haven't played it, and nor do I care to. Now let's get to the true list. Alright, so for 2010, I got 3 honorable mentions, and all that shit, and you know the drill. So, one of my honorable mentions is Scott Pilgrim vs. The World. Scott Pilgrim vs. The World is just a fun beat 'em up. I think people should try it. It's not like one of the greatest beat 'em ups, but I think it deserves an honorable mention. Good art style, good music, and it's enjoyable at first. It's just not replayable as well. And then I got my boy Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. What a dark game. This is one of the darkest, like, Disney / Final Fantasy games I ever played. But that's like, well, it's like, so like, yeah, as far as like a game you wouldn't expect to be too dark and stuff, like, this is just insane. That's all. I'm just surprised how dark this game is in the Kingdom Hearts series. That's all I'm trying to get at. And then we got Donkey Kong Country Returns for the Wii. That game's really fun. I just wish you could use a GameCube control or another control and not use the Wii remote. If it didn't, this probably be, I don't know, like a #1 runner-up or something, but yeah, that's just me. And now my 3 are Dragon Ball Z Raging Blast 2. Played this a lot with my brothers. They're very good. They'll kick my ass any day, and I thought I would be good, but they beat me. And that's Yazzie. And then my second runner-up is Mega Man 10. Love this game. Like the Robot Masters. I like the stage designs a lot in this game. It might be one of my favorite Mega Man stage designs of all time. So I'll say this, I think it's the second favorite. Yeah, 9 and 10 are my favorite Mega Man games for sure. I like 9 more, but 10's definitely second. But that's just me. And then #1 runner-up is Heavy Rain. This is the first decision-making game I ever... No, it's the second decision-making game I ever had. So the first one I played was Walking Dead. But then this was the second one. But for Walking Dead, it's a Telltale game. And any Telltale game, it doesn't matter what you decide. You could punch someone in the face, you could kill someone, it always ends up the same. So Telltale games for choices, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, which is kind of sad. But as far as Heavy Rain, you could get like 30 different endings in this game, and it's like, holy shit, like your decisions actually matter. So Heavy Rain just means a lot to me, so there you go. And my #1 pick is gonna be God of War 3. It's everything what God of War 1 was for me, and it just made it more brutal, more crazy, crazier kills. Kratos is more pissed off at the gods, and you kill Zeus. I mean, it's just crazy, that game. And I never played 2, it just never interested me, but I just skipped on it somehow. But 3 is amazing. 3 is, if you like God of War, you have to play 3. That's all I'm saying, for sure. You have to. If you don't, you're not a God of War guy. Alright, let's get to 2011. Alright, 2011, and the rest of the years I don't agree with any of the I don't agree with any of the general public decisions at all. But yeah, like once 2000, oh my god, let me even see this. Yeah, after 2005 I just don't agree at all, but I'm just gonna say it anyway. So for 2011, we either got Portal 2 or your boy Skyrim. Let's get to our real list.
Sorry about that.
So we got, sorry about that. So we got 3 honorable mentions and 3 runner-ups, and one of them is Fight Night Champion. Fight Night Champion is a boxing game, and it's like one of those like realistic ones, and it's like, I thought you didn't like realistic sports games. No, I don't. But the thing is, they have an extra mode where you can take the boxing gloves off, and you can punch people like in the face, and you can make them bleed and shit. And I like that mode a lot, so it's an honorable mention for that alone. That's pretty cool. It's called Bare Knuckle mode. And then we got Gears of War 3, surprisingly. Tom Wolf picking a Microsoft game in an honorable mention. I'm not sure if I'm Tom Wolf anymore, right, Beowulf? I mean, who knows? But yeah, a Gears of War game. Because I actually do like the third game. I played it a little bit with my friends back then, like for 30 minutes or so. But I want to give it honorable mention because it was pretty fun, honestly, when I played it. Chainsawing people in half, pretty fun. Pretty fun. And then we got Batman Arkham City. Not as good as Asylum, but very good still. It's more open world, and I prefer my games to be more linear, straight to the point, and just prove your skills and challenges, present it to me. I don't want to keep looking around all over the place. That's just not me. I just want it there and then. It's fucking present it to me, you know? I don't know. I don't like searching too much in games. Alright, so my 3 runner-ups is Rhythm Heaven Fever. Very fun rhythm game, very odd. It's like, like this random sound effects, and you just have to go with the flow of it. Really fun. And then you got Sonic Generations. This is where you're between modern Sonic and classic Sonic. This was such a great idea by Sega. I'm glad they did it. That was really smart. That was an awesome game. So yeah, Sonic Generations, good shit. And then one of my favorite Mortal Kombat's Mortal Kombat 9. This game was really good. It was like leaning more towards the Tekken side when this game came out, and it was cool. The fatalities got a lot more brutal too, and yeah. And Kratos was in it too from God of War. That was cool. They had some cool guest appearances in this game too. They also had Freddy Krueger too. It was a cool game. I liked Mortal Kombat 9 a lot. And then my number one, your boy, Tekken Tag Tournament 2. Because it's Tekken. It's Tom Wolf. Tom Wolf is gonna pick Tekken all the time. Because it's fucking Tekken. Like, most of the time, a game will not beat Tekken. Most of the time. So, Tekken Tag Tournament 2. Just like the first. But, there's more characters and shit. There you go. Anyways, let's get to 2012. Okay, and welcome to 2012. So for 2012, the general publics are gonna say Borderlands 2. First-person shooter game I don't give a shit about. Right? And then we got Journey, a game that looks very boring, but people love this game to death. Like literally, all you do is like walk from place to place, and it's like it's so beautiful. And it's like it looks boring. I don't know. It's like not game of the year though. Whatever. But and then we got Walking Dead. I talked about this in 2010 with the Heavy Rain picks I took, and it's like I played this game before Heavy Rain, and it was good. But I'm not sure if it should be game of the year though. So let's go to the real list. The Tom Wolf 2012 list. The honorable mentions, 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 honorable mentions. 2012 is actually a very strong year. Very strong year. I was kind of shocked. So first we got Yakuza 5. In this game, you can play as 4 different characters. Not even just the main character. His name's Kazuma Kiryu. But you can play as 3 other characters besides him. It's really good. It's very long though, but it's really good. A lot of fun mini games, and I recommend it if you like action adventure beat 'em up games with a good story, because it is good. But it's like not replayable. That's the only problem. And then we got Soul Calibur 5. Definitely my third favorite. So I would go 2 or 3 as the first, and then it's 5 and 4. So 5's really good because the customization in that game's amazing. How you can create your own character and stuff. Really fun. I made Beowulf in that game, so it was fun. And then, I know it's gonna sound crazy. I'm putting this in an honorable mention, but I actually really like Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I might not be Tom. I like that game because I played with my brothers a lot back then, and they have more Nazi zombie shit in that game. It's fun. I don't know. I like that game. It's not bad. That's the only Call of Duty game I actually like to play, surprisingly. But it's not even a runner-up. It's just, I have fun with that game, surprisingly. And then we got a very underrated horror game called Silent Hill Downpour. This game literally gets shit on. This game gets like so much shit. Like this game sucks. Like, yeah, they make it downpour shit on this game. And it's like, why? It's good. I did a whole playthrough of it on my channel, and I actually love the playthrough, and I like the game. It's just like any other Silent Hill game. And it's actually my second favorite, honestly. Second, even first maybe. It's first or second for sure. So yeah, I don't know what people are talking about. Not even a runner-up though, because Silent Hill, I mean, come on, Silent Hill. but it's a good game. Don't overlook it. And then we got Hotline Miami. I played this game on YouTube. I played it on Newgrounds back in the day because games were free on that website. And I swear to God, I got really far in Hotline Miami on Newgrounds, and it was fun. I like that game. It's fun. Good arcade shooter game. And then my top 3 runner-ups are Max Payne 3. People don't realize that I actually like Max Payne. It's not bad. It's a pretty fun game. You can like slow down time and shoot people and stuff. It's really fun using that slow-mo time shot mechanic. It's really fun. And then we got Dead or Alive 5. Tina. I mean, I don't even have to explain anything. Ryu Hayabusa fighting with fucking chicks. Like, that's pretty badass. And there's more ninjas in it. Got some hot chicks. They're good at kickboxing. It's just like all these fighting styles. The reason I really like Dead or Alive a lot personally is because the reversal mechanic. Because I hate when you do a fighting game and this one douchebag or this like one person clicks like one button and they'll do like a 10-hit combo. You're like, you can't get out of it. In this game, you can get out of it after the first punch. It's like they'll hit you once, but then you can reversal and get out of it. And I really like Dead or Alive for that because you can't bullshit too much, and I like that a lot. So yeah, that's a good and plus there's hot chicks. So, well, let's move on. And then we got Street Fighter cross Tekken. Street Fighter meets Tekken. What a crossover. People shit on this game too. I'm like, this game's great. I don't know what the hell you people are talking about. I don't know. I think it's a great game. And Fox McCloud, don't give me the game if you're thinking about it. But I fucking love this game, by the way. And then my number one, very obvious for me. No one else. Actually, yeah, this is the most controversial game, and I'm gonna keep bringing it up. I brought it up like 4 fucking times already. Probably the 5th time now or something. I don't know. Resident Evil 6 is a great fucking game, and people fucking don't care about it. Nor do they like it. And they also, a lot of people say one of the worst games in the series, and it's like, I think it's the 2nd best in the series. 2nd or 3rd best. I say it's the 2nd or 3rd best for sure. So, yeah, it's the 3rd. It's the 3rd best because we got Resident Evil 4 and RE2 Remake. Those are really hard to beat. But besides that, no, 6 is 3rd, easily. And there you go, Resident Evil 6. Spread the word. That game's great. Alright, let's get to number 2013. Okay. I actually got a weird confession to make on 2013. You remember how I said Grand Theft Auto would win every year after 3 came out? Well, this one seems like a tie with all the results I'm seeing because surprisingly, it looks like Last of Us beat Grand Theft Auto 5, which is very hard to believe. I don't know why. That's so hard for me to believe, but I guess it did. But it's either Grand Theft Auto 5 or Last of Us, but I personally think Grand Theft Auto 5 sold more and people, I don't know, talk about it more just because it's Grand Theft Auto 5. It's Grand Theft Auto. But supposedly Last of Us won. But now let's get to the real list. Sonic says in 2013, my 3, so I got no honorable mentions this year. This year is really weak to me, personally. But great games I got. So, I got Tomb Raider, the one that came out for PS4 2013. Very good game. Never played anything like it before, and I really like it. And I think people should play it if they like the action-adventure game. And there you go. And then, I miss recording in the house, sorry. Loud sounds going on outside, just people screaming and shit. It's just like having a party or whatever. So anyways, I was gonna say, Wolf Among Us is a great Telltale game. And I like it more than Walking Dead for sure. But I like Heavy Rain more. But The Wolf Among Us, such a great story about like fairy tales living in New York, and it's like about like the big bad wolf trying to be like a good detective, and it's really good. People should really play this game and check it out if you've never heard of it, for sure. Wolf Among Us. And then we got Super Mario 3D World as my last runner-up. Super Mario 3D World is great. I made an amazing video of how I beat the final level, and it was funny as hell. It's a fun Mario game. I would recommend that to newcomers for video games to play that game. Super Mario 3D World. That's a really good game. And my number one no one's gonna agree with, but I think this is a very underrated gem. And that's gonna be Sonic Lost World. I love Sonic Lost World. People are gonna complain, why do you have to hold the run button to run? Or why is it so much platforming, not enough speed? And I'm just like, is it a good game? Yeah, but okay, well, there you go. That's why I like it. It's a fucking great game. It's a very great platforming game. That's why I love it. It's a fun game. And I don't mind holding the run button to run for Sonic. I don't mind it. And the game just looks flawless, like graphically. I freaking love it. It's a great game. And that's what I got from 2013. Now let's go to 2014. Okay, and now 2014. This is the start of the Game Awards, so no matter what, this is Game of the Year no matter what. Like, everything else before, I just did a bunch of research of what the general, like, reviewers and channels and IGN and all that stuff usually agreed with, GameSpot, whatever. But this is just like straight up Game Awards, so this is like all legit from here on out for sure. So for 2014, the two runner-ups were Bayonetta 2, Shadow of Mordor, meh, and Dragon Age Inquisition. And now let's get to the realist. How about that? I'm just always disappointed when people pick, and I feel like a dick. It's like, Tom, you have to play it, and it's like I look at it and I'm about to throw up how boring it looks. Okay, it just doesn't interest me at all. So let's get to the real shit. Okay, so for 2014 we got 5 honorable mentions. Wow, yeah, 2014 is a pretty solid year, honestly, and 15. I'm kind of shocked, honestly. All right. So for 2014, we got Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. I mean, that game should beat any of those 3 off the general public's Game Awards easily. It's like Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. This is a great platformer. Highly recommend it. I played it. Very fun. Just as good as the originals to me. But I still like the originals more. But this is a really good game. It really is. Alright, and this next one, I wouldn't really consider it a game. It's more like a demo. But it's so memorable that I'm gonna count it as a game, just like how people kind of assume. I don't know. So basically, PT. There's this game called PT, and I played it before it got taken down. So this game trailer demo is permanently deleted forever. You can't play it anymore. And I'm so glad I recorded it before it got taken down. So this game's really fucked up, let's say that. This game's really, really creepy. And there's a game very similar to it called Visage. And I talked about this on my channel before, but I'm too scared to play, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I should, but it's so fucking creepy. I might one day, but it's really fucking terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. And basically Visage tries to resurrect this PT demo that I played back in the day, and it's just very unnerving, so we'll see. Back to well, actually not even. So the next one I picked is Five Nights at Freddy's. I know, that's weird that I picked this game, but this game's very memorable too, and I looked up like a lot of like the story and the lore behind this game, and it's really interesting. I like it a lot. Five Nights at Freddy's, it's so like when I watch other people play it, I don't like it that much. I think it looks stupid or whatever. But when you play it yourself, it's a very tense, atmospheric game. It's pretty intense, I'm not gonna lie. It's nerve-wracking. But like, you feel satisfied when you beat it. This is honorable mentions. I think it's an interesting concept, personally. And then we got Mario Kart 8. One of the best racing games of all time. Probably like my 4th or 5th favorite overall, but it's a solid racing game. Not much to say about it, but just a solid racing game. Like it a lot. And then, this is one of the best RPGs I ever played. I might put it top 5 for RPGs, because I don't really play RPGs. Like, when I consider some RPG, it has to be turn-based. That's like a true RPG to me, turn-based. And this game is South Park Stick of Truth. I like this game a lot. It's great. It feels like you're playing through like an episode of South Park, and it's just fun. It just feels like a very fun RPG, funny moments, all that stuff. If you're an RPG fan and you like South Park, definitely play this one. It's really good, Stick of Truth, really good. My top 3 runner-ups are Little Big Planet 3, because that game's very memorable, made some fun levels, made some levels for Beowulf back in the day. And I like 3 the best out of all the others. Very innovative, added a lot of cool costumes, new level maps, and Newton. Newton's a great character. And then we got Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight takes elements of like Castlevania and like DuckTales and yeah, I wouldn't say Mega Man, but that game's really fun too. It's a good game. Not the most replayable, but I think people should play it once for sure. And then Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. Probably the worst Smash of them all, but it's still such a solid game that it's still #1 in my runner-ups. That's gotta be saying something. So what was #1 for you, Tom? I'm gonna pick The Evil Within. Because that game scared the crap out of me, reminds me of Resident Evil 4 in a way, and very memorable experience. That game is fun. I love Evil Within. But when I go back to it, there's like too much sneaking stuff you have to do, and it gets annoying if you play on the harder difficulty. But the normal difficulty, this game's amazing. I love this game. Evil Within, solid game. Alright. Let's get 2015, and then we'll end the list after, yeah, this one. I'm getting so tired, but I'm so close. I can see the cheese at the end of the tunnel. Alright, let's get to 2015. Another year where I never agree with the general public or the Game Awards. So, this was between Bloodborne or The Witcher 3. And people love The Witcher 3. And The Witcher 3 won. I don't know. It's just another Middle-earth exploration type game that's similar to like Skyrim, but it's just like in third person. And I'm just like, let's get to the Tom list. Alright, so my 2015, 3 honorable mentions, 3 runner-up, and a #1 that is so definite it's not even funny. And then we're gonna end the episode here. So one of them is Yakuza 0. This is a prequel to all the other Yakuza games, so there's 6 in the series, and this one's overall there's 7. So this is a prequel of how Kazuma Kiryu became a Yakuza member and all that stuff. This game's really wacky and crazy, and it's really fun. Good karaoke, good darts, good bowling. There's a lot of fun shit in this game, for sure. And then, we got my boy, this is for Beowulf, The Order 1886. This game is so underrated and shit on, and I don't understand. Like, okay, it's not the best game, but it's a solid game. And it sucks because this game ends on a cliffhanger, and they're never going to continue it because it got so much negative reviews. And it's like, it's a good game. It's more, you have to treat it like a movie/game because there's a lot of cutscenes and it feels like a movie, but it's really fun to play too. So it's like this, come on people, there's a lot worse, that's all. There's so much worse. And then we got Mario Maker, because I used to have a Wii U and I had like a stylus, and yeah, it was fun to make levels back then. I prefer this over Mario Maker 2 personally. But people are going to like Mario Maker 2 if they never played the first one because there's just more to offer into. I just like the first one. I'm more nostalgic towards it. And I like using the tablet and the stylus. It's just better. It's bigger. It's badder. It's awesomer. But that's just me. Alright. My 3 runner-ups are Until Dawn. And I was very surprised how good Until Dawn was when I played it at first. I was very surprised. Like, Until Dawn, I thought it was gonna just be like, it's not gonna be that great. And it turned out to be like an amazing game. It was a very amazing decision-making game. And you could control 8 people's fates in that game, like 8 people. Like, that's insane. There's a lot of what could happen in that game, and I really like it for that. And they're gonna make a game called The Quarry, and it comes out sometime in June, and I'm thinking of playing that for my channel soon, just because I like decision-making games and stuff, so we'll see. And Beowulf's gonna play it too, so I can't wait. Let's go, boys. And then my second runner-up is Mortal Kombat 10. This is definitely my favorite Mortal Kombat of all time. You can play as Leatherface, and I faced this son of a bitch, and he is so hard on the hardest difficulty. It took me like 30-40 minutes to beat this guy. He was insane. He's insane how hard he is. And I don't know, it's so much more gorier than 9, and I thought 9 was gory, but 10 took it to like a whole new level. And Mortal Kombat 10 looks better than Mortal Kombat 11, like graphically, like that's insane. 10 is just the peak of Mortal Kombat to me, but we'll see when 12 comes out, because of course they're gonna make 12, because why not? And then we got surprisingly, my boy Tekken 7 didn't win this, but he's next because it's Tekken. And then you're gonna be like, Tekken lost with Tom Wolf? That's insane. How did Tekken lose? I know, right? But Tekken 7's great. Love the customizations you can do for the characters. Story mode was surprisingly good for that game. And I just like facing people online and just facing people because it's Tekken 7. It's fucking Tekken. Tekken. It's fucking Tom Wolf. Tom Wolf and Tekken. Tom loves Tekken. That's it. And Tekken's in Smash Bros, by the way. Okay. And then, my number one for 2015 is definitely, undoubtedly, my best RPG of all time. It's Undertale. Undertale is gonna win this hands down. Undertale means way too much to me. Came at a perfect time in my life. If I didn't have it at that time, then that would suck. And yeah, I love Undertale. And there you go. Undertale's is great. It's so memorable. I think people should really experience that one because it's unlike any other RPG for sure. That and Earthbound are for sure. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. And I'm gonna end the episode there. And then I got 6 more years to talk about, 16 through 21. And then, yeah, and that's it. Let's go, Tom. You always got to stay classy and always eat your pizza. And I'm gonna eat some cake after this. Boom.